Hello, welcome back to our Rule the Waves 3 playthrough of Italy starting in 1890, Mare Nostrum. Now, we broke off the last episode where we're at the brink of war with France here, and we have enough allies that we're not particularly afraid, although there is a chance that they will pull the United States into the war, but the United States is already at war with Spain, which, gives them something to think about. And then they have really high tensions with Russia, too. So that's another potential problem. And that's really about it. If they get any more angry with Russia, they could jump in, and that might pull Britain into the war against the U.S. as well, and that could potentially join our war that we have against the U.S. and France coming up here. So let's see what happens. Um, we're not particularly prepared for a war in the Mediterranean. We still got some stuff that's being built here. We've got some stuff that's being rebuilt as well. I would really like to get our battleships rebuilt, but it's not looking too good for us unless we get some sort of event that can lower tension here and give us like another half a year or so. But we are in that World War One era where tensions just fly up left and right, and on and on. Anyhow, let's continue on here. If we do get into war, we won't have battleships available for a while. As well, New Caledonia. Yeah, we'll buy more guns. Anything that helps us skip forward in research and technology is always nice. The U.S. and Spain are just trading destroyers back and forth. All right, so it looks like we finished up another cruiser. Oh, it's one of our Strombolis. And it's not going to be upgraded for this upcoming war, but we can throw it into a division. So we'll throw it into the 3rd Cruiser Division. We'll have plenty of time after the war to do upgrades. And then we are building more destroyers. Let's get on that actually. Let's do another 8 of them. It's 2 more groups worth. 2 more divisions. And you know, it wouldn't hurt to have another division worth, because these rebuilds are going to be finished here in just a minute. And this is new. Okay, so that'll give us 3 sets of 3 for the Stromboli class for the divisions. And then we need to start working on our new light cruiser design, whatever that's going to end up being. So let's see the game, go forward here. Commission some submarines. Yep, we will add on a fire control. Um, he's below average, so we're getting tension no matter what. Let's save our prestige. And we are potentially at war with France now. Not quite. We're there. Like we are very there. Now the question is, do we build modern? We have 6,000 in our monthly balance right now. We have a bunch of rebuilds coming online here in basically 4 months. Now, do we work on those light cruisers? Oh my gosh, or do we build battleships that can compete? Our dock size isn't really up to snuff yet, and they won't be ready for this war. So let's work on light cruisers first, because the longer we hold off on the battleships, the better they will be. So we're going to do light cruisers. 5,300 tons. That's a little bit light. Up to 60 or 6,000 tons. The speed 29 is probably a good max for that. We're doing all or nothing armor, or do we want to do slope deck? Yeah, we'll do all or nothing. It's a light cruiser, so shots are going to pass through anyhow. And they don't have double turrets. Can we do double turrets on light cruisers yet? So we'll do A and Y. Can we do doubles? We have not. Okay. So that might be a reason to actually hold off on this cruiser class. Interesting. I would like to have the double turrets down the center line. Maybe we do check battleships, the Dreadnought class, or Dreadnought type. So it'd be 28,000 tons. Could we do 24 knots? Okay. We can only go up to 23 knots on the speed. So maybe we build battle cruisers instead. 25,000 tons. 28 knots with 8 12-inch guns. And then it's short range, so let's fix that. Put up the medium. That takes up a lot of our tonnage. Maybe we strip off, let's see. We have 10 6-inch guns as secondaries, and then we need to increase the tonnage a little bit here. What if we do an 11-inch belt on a battle cruiser? We're getting close. We do need ammunition. We need 110 rounds per gun. Conning tower can go down to 6 inches. That saves us a nice amount of weight, actually. Turrets can get down to 11. And then the secondary guns can go down to 5. And it puts us at 2,700. Gives us a pretty decent battle cruiser. It's not bad. 12-inch guns. Do we have? We could go up to 14, but I don't think that's necessary. 12 is probably fine for this era. We might want to fit 14s on the battleship when we actually build it. Yeah, this is okay. This is fine. We could build like 3 of these. Give us a battle cruiser squadron. It's a Napoli class. Cool. So we'll work on that during the war. Yeah, we'll take another destroyer. Why not? It'll give us an uneven amount for our things here. France is hosting an international regatta. Let's try to ease back on tension a little bit here. There we go. That might buy us enough time for the battleships to finish the rebuild. Okay, reduced rate of fire penalty for guns below 8 inches and turrets. Secondary turrets on battleships. That's nice. And then we can delay that by 1 month. That's okay. Looks like the Venitos are finishing up now, so they can participate in the upcoming war. They're probably not going to be worked up yet. Actually, the crew quality is still good, so that's okay. Okay, there's tension with France again, because we're allied with Germany. Well, stop being such babies. People will have friends, you know. These destroyers here are ready to retire, but we need to get our current fleet of destroyers into action first. What we're working on here, the up and coming. I am just the man for the job. He's in charge of one of our battleships, so we will send to that guy. He's been in service for 12 years and he's incompetent. It's that corruption. Boy, I am ready to start pumping out these battle cruisers. We have a lot of money right now. We'll do tension with Austria. Triple torpedo mounts. That's pretty good. Here we go. All right, let's do 3 of the Napolis. And actually, we can do 4 Napolis. Yeah, we can do 4 Napolis. Then we'll build another set of 3 of our Dardo class destroyers, which will give us an even like 4, 4, 4, 4. And then we'll do, excuse me, and then we'll do another set of submarines here. We'll do 10 more subs because we need to spend this funding that we have too much funding right now. We need to burn off some of this money. Let's build another set of 4 Dardos. There we go. Some nice weight savings that could have been good on the battle cruisers, but that technology will get applied to the new battleship class whenever we decide to build it. Seaplane carriers. Is it that time already? It looks like they're trading light cruisers back and forth now. Don't think. I don't think Spain can sustain that kind of trade 1 for 1. Research. Let's design a seaplane carrier. That's the AV. And this will just be the most basic minimum ship we can come up with. We'll slow it down. I think we can go down to 2,000 tons on these. There we go. And 4 aircraft. And we can actually clear off most of these turrets. Let's do forward and aft single turret. Could we go smaller than that? We can. 1,700 tons. That's probably good enough. So let's auto place. Let's clear these turrets and get them to at least be attached to the ship. Nope, that's not working either. Well, I think you can like click on these and move them, but what on here? You know what? We'll never even look at these things again. Who cares? Pelagosa. That's too cool of a name for a Ru- Ru- Rovigino. Rovigino. I don't know. This will do. Cheap. We'll build a couple of those just so we have a basics. Oh no, we lost Japan. We will support Germany. Gradual improvement in armor quality and mine laying and long range subs and better HE damage. All right, there's the war. Okay. Hopefully we have enough escorts. I think we should. But if not, we can always press these destroyers. We need 17. We have 16. So let's put these on trade protection. and we'll design new escorts after the war. Okie dokie. So we have these Venitos that are done. That's pretty good. We have the Strombolis. That one needs to be assigned. So we're going to put him in 3rd Division. There you go. And what we're going to use 3rd Division for is raiding, I think. These are our gunship heavy cruisers. So we're going to put those on raiders. Actually, we're going to put one of them on trade protection as an interceptor. Because they can go at 23 knots for these ones in particular until they get rebuilt at least, and use those 9-inch guns. All right, now we just need to weather whatever France is going to throw at us here. It's still going to be a little while before any of our destroyers are up and running. And these guys here, this destroyer group, we're going to reassign them to. Actually, we will go here to fleet organization and add a few new. There we go. And we'll put them in the 20th destroyer group. Off you go. Be gone. All right, let's see what kind of garbage France decides to throw at us here. Check the relations. Um, Unfortunately, Germany isn't very mad at France at all, so it's going to be a while before they get pulled in. And Japan bailed on us, so that's not great. We have 10 pre-dreadnoughts in the Med, and France has 3 battleships, which is a problem. 200 versus our 155. So we'll see what we can do here. Here's a cruiser battle. I'm kind of down for cruiser battles, unless they happen to have battle cruisers, which it looks like they do have one. So are these? Oh, those are upgraded Strombolis, supported by some upgraded Geta classes. This will do. Unless there's a battle cruiser out there, then we're going to be in some trouble. So let's go forward. For spotting them from that far away, that might be a battle cruiser. Okay, no torpedoes. So let's get these guys into line ahead. Turn off the torpedoes. Squad max, we'll go to squad max -2. And for these guys, we'll go to 20. Actually, we'll just do 20 for all of them, so we don't burn out our engines early. Sure, it'd be nice to have oil, but that's not a thing yet for us. Oh, right, we have 9-inch guns. Let's get broadside here. And then we'll turn with our light cruisers. The light cruisers are to act as like a screen and some targets. That is allegedly a battleship, so that's probably the battle cruiser. And this is not really the era. Ooh. This is not really the era where we can just charge in and launch a bunch of torpedoes either. Well, he's pushing. So let's fire at this battle cruiser. Okay. Well, that's one torpedo. We're going to turn a little bit like this. Here we go. And fire some more. The problem is if he turns at all, these are going to miss by a country mile. Let's turn our cruisers, heavy cruisers, south so we can get some broadsides. Oh, those aren't looking too bad. We missed. Okay. It happens. We are taking hits. Let's get squad max going for those light cruisers because they are being shot at. So we have max -2 on the heavy cruisers so that we have some stable gunnery. I mean, we're straddling. We're straddling this battle cruiser. He reportedly only has a 6-inch belt. If we're hitting with 9-inch guns, that's not terrible, actually. Let's slow them back down to 20 knots again. And you know, that battle cruiser looks like it's going kind of slow. It looks like it's going very slow. Now, we still probably don't want to get close to it. I think it had a decent secondary battery. 16 6-inch guns. Eek. All right, let's get our heavy cruisers like this. That's looking pretty good. It's looking very good. Oh, come on, man. All right. We're trying. We're putting up the best fight we can here. All right, well, let's do another volley here. Again, he's just going to comb right through him. But we do need to get some distance for the sake of... Oh, dude, come on, our torpedoes have been so close. All right, here we go. Another volley. Go. Go. We have to get lucky. Come on, one time. One time. It's... We never ask you for anything. Oh, nope. And expended. Go. And go. Meanwhile, we're getting wrecked by this thing's guns. Oh, come on. How are we missing? Please. Oh my goodness, this is not going well. We are getting pounded by the battlecruiser. Yeah, we are getting absolutely wrecked here. I can't even steer us away. I think I have a rudder hit. There's a 9-inch hit on the Nancy. With 6-inch armor? Come on, man. We have to be doing something to him. I think I saw some more hits on the Nancy. But I can't turn my heavy cruisers. They have to have rudder damage. There's 4-inch hits. I mean, he's not even trying to retreat or anything, so he's still probably fine. Yeah, we have to get out of here. There's nowhere to run. We're so far from home. All right, the Piedmont is, I think it's done. It's on fire. It's not looking good. That stinks. That's our brand new heavy cruisers. What if I detach him and try to sneak him away? Run away, friend. Oh, you can actually turn now. Unfortunately, you're on fire. Well, I guess we'll just try to sneak the light cruisers away. We're running low on ammo. So you can go north. This would have been pretty cool if they didn't have a dang battle cruiser in here. We're getting some fires spreading on the Piedmont. It's a long way home. Luckily, we can retreat into the darkness here. We're going to definitely lose that. Yeah, we lost that heavy cruiser. So we're going to turn east into the sunset or into the darkness. You'll think darkness is your ally. Yep, so we definitely lost that battle. Lost one of our brand new heavy cruisers. I don't know where we're running to. The Suez Canal. Oh no. Daylight's coming. End of scenario? Hey. So we did light damage to the battle cruiser. Oh heck. So ship details. Let's take a look at this thing. The Nancy, we hit it. It took 17 hits from medium guns, which I guess 9-inch is considered medium. Were we doing anything to hurt it? We were hitting its superstructure quite a lot. Alright, well, exit battle. That's a shame. We lost a prestige there. We're not going to name that battle. We're just going to call it the embarrassment in the Mediterranean. Well, they're blockading us. Let's build 2 of these little things. There we go. And I say 2 because, I don't know, you never know. One of them might accidentally sink or blow up or something. But yeah, we probably don't have enough time for another battle. The war is on. So we'll just keep on fighting for as long as we can here, hopefully until the Allies starts to pop in. They're still only at one tension with France, which is unfortunate because the USA is like, "Hey, you're fighting our friend. We'll fight you." And Germany's like, "You're fighting our friend. We don't really care." All right, that's it. I'll see y'all next time.